5 things you should never say to someone who's struggling with an eating disorder. 1. You don't look like you have an eating disorder. Eating disorders come in all shapes and sizes. They do not discriminate. So don't assume just because someone looks a certain way that they don't have an eating disorder. 2. I had the biggest binge last night. I had like 2 slices of pizza. A binge means eating a large amount of food in a short period of time with a feeling of loss of control. It brings a lot of shame and stigma, and sometimes when you say you binge ate where you didn't really binge eat, this can feel invalidating to people who have binge eating disorder. Now, this isn't to say that bingers can feel bingy if they're not a clinical binge, but you just got to be careful who you're saying this around. Purging is disgusting. How could you do that? Purging is not in your control. It's often used as a compensatory strategy when people fear weight gain. And yes, while it is very damaging and has a lot of adverse effects, we still shouldn't judge or criticize someone because they're not making this choice. And whilst it does have a lot of damaging effects, we want to help someone with curiosity and kindness, not criticism. But how can you have an eating disorder? I saw you eat the other day. Having an eating disorder doesn't mean that you don't eat. In fact, people with eating disorders can eat, and they'll eat certain foods in front of certain people, but behind closed doors, they are a different person. Eating disorders have a lot of shame and secrecy. If you want help getting control of yours, download my free binge tracker tool. I'm a clinical psychologist who went through an eating disorder, so I get it.